Hello again, YouTube. This is me reporting back from day one, following the open source data science masters. I'm starting off with math, so I did linear algebra through Khan Academy today. And I studied for about an hour and a half. So far, it's been pretty good. I took some notes. You can see here a few pages. I think I'm going to upload them all onto GitHub once I'm done. Again, just as more proof that I'm actually doing the studying. And so, I'm going to recap what I've learned today and generally what the videos were about. So, the first part of learning linear algebra through Khan Academy was pretty easy for me because I already knew the basics of it, which is just vector addition and subtraction and like defining what a vector is and how to write out what a vector. But two things that I did learn were unit vectors, which take a vector and make it less than 1, or make its magnitude less than 1, and in order to do that, you need to get the square root of the you need to get the square root of the magnitude and divide the vector by that value. So it was pretty simple. The other thing I learned was a little bit more complicated, was parametrics. And that's how you get an sort of infinite vector, and in order to do that, an infinite vector, and I also learned how to get an infinite vector that can fall between two other vectors, meaning if you have two vectors and you want to get an infinite vector that goes on the endpoints of both of them. So the first one, to just get an infinite vector, you have to multiply your vector by some t that is in the real numbers. And in order to get a vector that crosses two other vectors, you need to first subtract the two vectors and multiply them by t, and then add one of the vectors back to it. In other words, you have vector A and vector B. You subtract vector B from A, multiply it by t. T, again, is all real numbers. And then you add vector B, and you will get the infinite vector that crosses, I don't know if crosses is the right word, but that intersects both vector A and B. Alright, thank you for watching. That was the first day. Come back tomorrow with another video.